Hi, my name is Teddy Quinlivan, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to get a total look with my makeup tutorial. When I'm putting on makeup in the morning, I think it's really important to start with really good skincare. There's nothing worse than somebody who has a crusty face. Tap in your moisturizer to clean skin. I think the next step is to go into your base. Or for some people, if you need it, it's a primer. I don't use a primer because I'm naturally flawless and I don't need the extra layer, but I mean, there are some people out there who really need that extra help. So I've been doing this really interesting thing lately where I apply powder before I apply my concealer. And for whatever reason, it helps the concealer stick a little bit better for me personally and like looks a little bit more natural than if I was setting it afterwards. You take her on a fluffy brush and you're just gonna kind of blend the powder into your moisturizer. And don't forget to remove the hairs from your makeup brush on your face or else you'll look stupid. We're gonna go in with this Clé de Peau concealer. You can use this basically anywhere, which is so nice. On top of zits, underneath your eyes, like whatever. We're gonna use it on my whole face today because I think for a day look, I really don't like to wear foundation during the daytime because I think it makes your skin look kind of like artificial. As artificial as I already am, I don't want people knowing. And that's part of the great things of makeup is you can conceal the fact that you're actually a hag. No boy is going to want to make out with you, or girl for that matter, if your lips look shitty. So I think it would be kind of funny if it had like all those beeps, you know, like when on Maury, when they like all swear and there's like a beep or something. It's just like me. So we're just going to move on to the next step in the face. And that step is to contour. So we're going to use this MAC Pro shade called Taupe, and it's what everyone uses backstage to contour. It was like one of the first contour products available to me personally. So taking a fluffy blending brush, we're going to just pack some taupe onto there and we're gonna lightly sculpt your cheekbones to make it look like you have them. And I have a big ass forehead, so I don't want to look disgusting. So we're just gonna apply some of that. And it also is nice too because it brings that color from here up into this region of your face. And if you only have like that kind of color in one spot of your face and not in another, it's gonna look really weird. And then maybe a little bit on your jawline. Oh, and a little bit on your neck too. You're going to take that taupe that you put on your cheeks and also put it in the socket of your eye. And this is going to be your eyeshadow essentially, because in the daytime, for me personally, I don't like to wear like a big eye look all the time. And this is just a nice way to get like a subtle definition. You want to make it look like you have like that natural facelift. And the way that you do that is just by blending everything up and out. And then you're going to take the taupe underneath. Voila. I'm using the Surratt eyelash curler, which is my personal favorite one. Okay, so the next step in completing your day look is to put on this cream color base from MAC, and it's called Shade Dusk. And we're just going to put a little bit of this on the lid. And it just creates a little bit of dewiness and shine and intensifies that taupey eye color that you've already put on. The next step is going to be applying just a little bit of blush to your cheeks. And I'm using this cream blush from MAC, and it's called Bamboo, or as I would like to call it, Bam. And so using a stippling brush, we're just going to stipple the Bamboo shade onto our cheeks, but just slightly. I like a cream because it blends really nicely. Like the look is a stone cold, and a stone cold isn't blushing. She's just blushing from being furious at everyone for being such a big, letdown. We're going to be using this Marc Jacobs highlight. I don't know what it's called. It's called Spotlight Glow Stick. And I love this one because it's creamy And you just apply this to the top of the cheekbones, like so. And this is really nice too, because it's like a natural highlight, because like you don't want to be like a matte bitch, you want to be a dewy bitch, because like you don't want anyone coming for your matte skin. You want people to think you're like rude but glowy. And so now you're going to take your putty highlight and you're going to apply it to your inner corners just to give you a more kind of like snatched look. And then you also want to take some of this and apply it to your Cupid's bow. And then also apply some of the highlight above the brow bone, because it will make your eyebrows look more lifted and more like angry. So the final step is to brush up your eyebrows, because when you're being rude to somebody and your eyebrows are lopsided, they're not going to take what you're saying seriously. I look in the mirror every day after I've done my beat and like placed the makeup and like, you know, smacked my face real good with the powders and the creams and the lotions and the potions. And I just look in the mirror and I think, this is the best we can do. And I'm going to be late for my shoot, so better walk out the door.